Hi everyone, hope you are well today. Today we are moving on to the market environment. So what is the market environment? If you remember, the microenvironment is everything inside the business. So it's the internal environment. So the market environment is everything, well, not everything, but it's directly outside the business. So it's things that influence the business, but the business cannot always control these aspects. The first one is consumers, customers, or we can even call it the market. So the consumer or the customer is the person that is going to support the business. It's the person or the people who the business markets its products to. These are your customers. It's the person that is going to support you. It can be an individual or it can actually even be another business. Then our suppliers. Now, a supplier is very important. These are the other businesses or even sometimes a customer that the business will get its raw materials from, or the resources that they need in order to operate on a daily basis. And again, very important that you have a reliable supplier available. Next, we have intermediaries. Now, an intermediary actually helps the business. It is the go-between, or we can say it's the middleman. It's someone who is, it's someone who connects the business either with the customer or even with a supplier. So often an intermediary will sell the products on behalf of the business. So they connect the business and the customer. So that's why we say it's the middleman or the go-between. And some examples are your wholesalers, retailers, or agents. Then we have our competitors. Now, a competitor is another business that sells something similar to what your business does. And an example that I have here is Spar and ShopRite. But I mean, there are lots of different examples of competitors. Then part of competition is your Porter's five forces. These are very important, and especially later on when you get to your final business exams, it is very important to be able to name as well as explain them. But for now, we're just going to look at what these five forces are. So first of all, we have the power of consumers. So consumers are actually very powerful because they influence what a business is going to sell, because a business needs to meet the needs of their consumer. Then we have threats of substitute products or services. Now, a substitute product or service is something that can be used instead of. So if we think of something like if you're baking, for example, if you need to put in vinegar into your recipe, but you don't have vinegar, a substitute could be maybe lemon juice or something. Okay, then we have competitive rivalry. This is your competitor, your actual rival, your direct rival. And then competition is beneficial to customers because it helps to keep prices down. If there is only one business that you can go and buy, let's say, your bread and milk from, that business can decide on any price that they want to charge you because there's no competition. But if there is a competitor or another business or another shop that you can go to, obviously then you have choice and you don't have to actually buy the milk or bread or whatever at that high price, because you can just go to the next business and buy your goods. Hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Enjoy the rest of your day.